It's lovely to see so many people out here. Thank you for sparing so much time. I don't think these guys should stand right in the middle because the lady behind me cannot. That's all. Okay. So now, in times like these, I know it's a little difficult, but thank you so much for being here. And we're doing some very simple, nice, very simple recipes today. Something which connects you to your roots, okay, which is barley. So the reason why it's called ancient grain, we will talk about it. And they're all whole grains where I'm using black rice, I'm using barley, and I'm using some dal. So it's basically very comfort food. It's food which we like to eat. And then we're going to smoke the khichdi after that. As in not smoke the khichdi, but give some smoke flavor, like almost like a dunga to the khichdi. And then we are doing a very simple dessert actually, okay? And it's called banana foster, which was originally made in the southern states of the United States, in New Orleans. And so I'm doing a little twist to it where, we are eating bananas. Now, I didn't realize it that over here now, next time we are doing it at home, strawberries are going to go out now. So you can do a jackfruit foster. And jackfruit and rum also goes very well, okay? There's some rum in there. Actually roll it out. So what I'm going to be doing in this order is, I'm going to be making the dough first. We're going to put the dough on the side. After that, we are going to be doing the filling for the pasta and then the sauce as well. Where is the blend? ये connect किया है मचा? Oh, great. मेरा roll किधर है वो? Roll, leather roll निकोल दो पीछे इधर. यहाँ पे खोल दो ये संभाल के हाँ. So first things first. See, I've already made a dough here, okay, which I'm going to be using later. This ये फ्रिज में रखने चाहिए वो उसका रख सकते हैं फ्रिज में बहुत सॉफ्ट है ये रोल नहीं होएगा ये हाँ डो फ्रिज में डाल दो जल्दी so let's do the dough now. For the dough I'm using equal parts of semolina and flour. So I'm doing about a 200 gram, almost like a 200 gram dough just to show you how it's done and show you how simple it is as well. So I've got some refined flour यानी कि मैदा. You can be using dusting later. We are going to be adding a little bit of salt to this, okay? And then we are going to be adding some semola or semolina, okay? You can use the very fine semolina for this, okay? Now, in the true sense, in Italy, they only use semolina and water to make pasta, which needs to be extruded. Okay, like for example, when you're a pasta like spaghetti, like penne, something which needs to be extruded through the machine, it needs to be very hard, okay? It needs to be tough. So they use semolina, which is made from durum wheat. Durum wheat makes 00 flour, which is also a very high gluten flour. Nowadays in India, you can buy that flour. You get an imported variety, and also you get an Indian 00 flour, it's called, which is grown in the north. Okay, so there are places in MP, UP and Rajasthan who are growing this wheat as well. Okay, so we're going to use equal parts, so which means I'm going to be using about 100 grams of semola as well. Okay, perfect. And now to this we're going to be adding some water. Now generally water is almost like 50%. Okay, so if you are using a water, so if you are using 200 grams of flour or 200 grams of mixture, you are using about, I would say, okay. So first I'm adding a little bit. And then, as you know, we can always go on adding along. So, olive oil, chef. And I'm going to be adding like 1 teaspoon of olive oil in this, okay? And going to bring this together. Now it's a fairly easy dough. Now if I was doing an egg, okay, which I would like to do, but I wasn't sure how many people eat eggs. Here is vegetarian, okay, because some people, they say, hum nahi khate hain, I don't want to eat, so you got to keep everyone happy, don't you? So this is a fairly slightly stiffish kind of dough, okay. As you know, this pasta is going to be filled, which means it needs to be a little smooth. I try to add a little less water than you normally need, and then just like so, just stretch it as usual. So you know you're trying to build the gluten inside this, and so be as creative as you like. You can add some spinach puree. That's how you get the spinach pasta verde, as they call it. It's the green pasta. And then you can do some beetroot puree to get your yellow color. Then you can get all the, you can strain it out and then add the concentrated tomato puree. That should get a really nice, you get a very nice tomato. Now this pasta can be used, this base can be used for making a lasagna to ribbons to make fettuccine, correct? This can also be cut without the way you like it, which is called mal tagliati, which means badly cut. Okay, that means if your pasta is not cut properly, you can say it's okay, it's mal tagliati. Okay, that's what I normally do.